With the weather and fishing heating up, COVID-19 rates and associated restrictions going down, and the world's largest fishing tackle trade show, ICAST, just a month and a half away, things are looking pretty good. In the ASA government affairs space, we're also seeing some positive movement on one of our top legislative priorities for this year, reauthorization of the Sport Fish Restoration and Boating Trust Fund. The trust fund is the backbone of aquatic resource conservation funding in the U.S. Last year, nearly $750 million were collected, primarily from the federal excise tax on fishing equipment and the gas tax attributable to motorboats and small engines. Overall revenue was up $83 million over the previous year. One of the few positives during the pandemic, the huge surge in fishing participation and equipment purchases, is also good news for conservation. Most of these funds go to the state fish and wildlife agencies to support valuable fisheries projects, from restoring habitat to maintaining hatcheries to building boat ramps. The trust fund also supports other important work, including coastal wetlands protection, boating safety programs, and promoting fishing and boating participation. The trust fund needs to be periodically reauthorized by Congress, typically as part of surface transportation bill reauthorizations, in order to continue capturing gas tax revenues. And that cycle is upon us. Thankfully, legislation was recently introduced to ensure the Sport Fish Restoration and Boating Trust Fund continues into the future. This reauthorization is led in the House by Representative Debbie Dingell of Michigan, whose late father-in-law led the original authorization of the Sport Fish Restoration Program in 1950, and Garrett Graves of Louisiana, a longstanding sport fishing champion. The Senate version is led by the two leaders of the Senate Commerce Committee, Senators Maria Cantwell of Washington and Roger Wicker of Mississippi. ASA and our partners are hard at work to ensure that this reauthorization moves forward before the current authorization runs out later this year. You can help by visiting keepamericafishing.org and completing our action alert to urge your congressional delegation to support this widely supported bipartisan program. With your help, we can make sure that current and future generations can enjoy the many benefits that the Sport Fish Restoration and Boating Trust Fund provides to fishing access and conservation. Thanks and take care.